Hello, my name's Louisa from Get Creative in Brighton, and here is my wonderful assistant today,
Emily.
We're here to show you today the first of the things that we're going to make from our Easter craft making box. So the first item that we're going to do today is actually an Easter bunny. How are we going to do this, I wonder? Well, have you got inside your box a sock? Hopefully you'll have 2 socks. Emily, do you want a couple of socks here?
Yeah. Okay.
Here's a couple of socks. We're going to use these socks to make our bunny. So first of all we need socks. Then we're going to need some fluffy stuff, okay? Bit of stuffing. So here's some fluffy stuff for you. And I'm going to have some fluffy stuff as well. It's very nice and squidgy. Give it a good squidge. What's it feel like?
Probably like fluffy clouds.
Feels like fluffy clouds. There you go. Pop that to one side so it's nice and ready. You can, if you like, use this instead. This is lots of little shavings from paper, but it's a bit rough. Feel that. What's that feel like?
Probably like, I don't know, straw.
A bit like straw. Okay, so you could use that. That will make your bunny just a little bit harder to touch. Okay, but you might prefer to use the squishy stuff so you can snuggle your bunny instead. Or you could use both if you wanted to. If you run out of squishy stuff, you could also find some old material in the house, or you could find some old socks and you can use those to stuff it out as well. So, get your sock. Which sock are you going to go for, Emily?
This one.
That one. Okay, yours has got a monster face on it. The monster bunny. I'm going to go for this one, I think. This is a nice blue stripy one. A bit more sensible than your one, but yeah. So let's get the fluffy stuff and stuff your sock. Right, get stuffing.
Like you're making a bear or something.
Yeah, like you make, oh yeah, it's a bit like the Bear Factory.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get stuffing, okay. And mine goes to about here. You think you've got more than me.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Okay. So mine's to about here. Just make sure it goes right down tight. There we are.
Oh, no.
Right. So now you've got a nice blob. Have you got a blob? Yeah. Nice blob. So we're going to have to secure this a little bit. Have you got some loom bands? Right.
Yeah.
Get your loom bands out. They were inside the little egg if you had one of my packs. There should be a few loom bands like these. So get a loom band and you are going to tie it around the top of what is now your rabbit. Doesn't look like a rabbit, I know.
It's more like a
Fish? What could he be? I don't know. What can you make yours into? I don't know. It's quite a good thing for... It's nice and soft. Don't use that with hard things inside. What else could it be? A little snake? Beginning of a snake? I don't know. Any other ideas? It's a very small snake, very small. Okay, so mine's like this. Have you managed to do that? Great.
Yeah.
Also, a rabbit has obviously got a head as well as a body. So we're going to have to get another loom band here. And we're going to tie that around somewhere where you think the head... I'm quite lucky with mine. I've got a stripe just where it's like a necklace almost. Look, just where the head meets. That's quite... But in a bit of luck with my stripy sock there. There we go. We've got a head and we've got a body. Now, if you wanted to weigh this down a little bit, you could actually use rice inside, but please ask your grown-ups permission for the rice. And the rice, you could put a little bit of rice at the bottom and it will hold it down really well. Or you could fill the whole thing with rice and you can make a little doorstop. Or this has got rice in. It's a lot heavier. It's a lot easier to put down and to stay on a table. Right, so Emily, let's have a look at yours. Looking gorgeous. Right, okay. So we've got this, and we're going to need some ears now. Now, this is where the grown-ups come into it. I'm your grown-up, so I can give you some scissors.
Yay.
I'm going to get these lovely big scissors, and I'm going to chop down the centre of this long bit here, okay? So just chop right down the centre. Please ask your grown-ups to help. Emily, do you need help? Are you okay? I've given you much blunter scissors than mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you need some help, I've got the nice material scissors.
They're not
I'll get right. So you might find, if you've just got these sort of scissors at home, you might have to ask your grown-up to just use their sharp scissors. Okay, so I'm going to just cut this for Emily, just to get in that top bit. You could probably cut the rest yourself, but I'll do it for you. There you go. Okay. Now, you can either leave the ears like that, or, I'm going to cut mine slightly more actually, or you can shape them a little bit. So to shape them, you might want to just kind of curve around. I'm going to cut that very top rim off. Can you see it's a nicer curve then, more like a bunny ear curve. Are you okay with yours? Give it a go. See how you do. I'm going to curve. This is a good lesson, isn't it, in getting good scissors before you start to do something.
Do not get these kinds.
And I'm just going to snip that. I've got a bit of extra material in mine. You're doing it? Oh, see, it does cut. I'm going to leave Emily just to do that whilst I've done mine. So I've got some floppy ears there. They're rather cute. Now, what's missing?
Eyes.
Quite a lot. Eyes are missing. And also, do you know what I want to do first? I want to get another loom band. Get another loom band when you finish doing that. And I'm going to, what do bunnies always have on their bottoms? Just above their bottoms. Not on their bottoms. I don't know what bunnies have on their bottoms. What do they have just above? It's lovely and fluffy. Emily, you tell me, what does a bunny have just above its bottom?
A tail.
A tail! Has a fluffy tail. So this is the bit where you have to squidge your bunny's bottom. Like this. Just a little pinch. You pinch your bunny's bottom. And get your loom band to go round and round. And then look, there you go. My bunny has now got a tail. Remember, that's the back of the bunny, not the front. Okay, so we now know which way the bunny's facing. It's facing this way. It's still very cute, but as Emily said, it hasn't got any eyes. So we're going to have to sort out the eye business. So in your pack, you should have some sticker eyes like this. This is the nice, easy option. If you haven't got one of my packs, it's fine, don't worry. You can draw a little eye on a piece of paper and you can cut it out and stick it on. Or you might want to get sewing. They would look beautiful, wouldn't they, if they were sewn on? Spend some time sewing them on there, it would look really professional. Or you can get a pack of the famous googly eyes. Everybody loves a googly eye. And you could use a googly eye instead. So I'm, just for the ease of this, just to make it nice and easy, I'm just going to show you. I think, do you want, are you doing yours already? Okay, I'm going to go with eyelashes with mine. Here, mine's going to have some eyelashes. It's a little girl with long eyelashes. It could be a boy with long eyelashes,
Hello.
but I've decided mine's a little girl here. There you go. It's got some nice eyes. And yours, yours is a very tapey one. It's got a very big forehead. Very brainy. Yours is Brainy Bunny, and mine is, what shall I call mine? Any ideas? No? Glamorous Bunny for now, I just call it glamorous. Right, and what's missing?
Nose.
A nose. So you could use these little pom-poms in your pack. You should have a pom-pom. It'll be in your little egg, and I don't know which pom-pom which colour you got. Mine are flying everywhere. They're, I might go for a nice yellow. Now you have got a glue stick in your pack. You can use the glue stick. It may fall off. It happens sometimes with glue sticks, doesn't it? Or you could sew it on, which would be a great idea. If you've got a glue gun at home, amazing. Use the glue gun, definitely. PVA works really well as well, but I haven't put PVAs in the pack because it gets a little bit messy. Or if you're really going, I don't know what to use, I can't find anything, you might find a little, I did put some little double-sided sponge bits in there which you could use. If you can't find it, use a piece of sellotape, or actually I've just used one of these sticky eyes, folded it over and it's nice and sticky, and just stick. There you go. And it sticks fine. There you go. So now we have a rather lovely looking bunny. There are some added things that you could add on if you want to. Inside your pack, mine's really squidgy and lovely actually. Is yours really nice and squidgy? Yeah. Are you using that? Okay, great, lovely. Inside your pack you should have some pipe cleaners, or one pipe cleaner. If you get your pipe cleaner, I might use white actually just to show you there. Fold it in half. Again, snip. I'm going to show you that you can use child scissors for this, they work fine. And you could use these as long whiskers, like me, like that, and you could put them like that. or you could cut them in half again. Can I just have the scissors, Emily?
Okay.
Thank you. I don't like, these are my material scissors, and if they go on pipe cleaners they get a bit blunt, so don't use your grown-ups material scissors if they do dressmaking. If you use them on metals and things, you'll make your grown-up very cross and they'll have to buy new scissors. That's it. And then I fold them again and I make mini whiskers, and these whiskers can be threaded through your sock. Okay, this bit is tricky. What you do is, again, ask your grown-up for this one, or somebody who perhaps you've got an older brother or sister or something who might be able to help. There's a pointy bit on the metal inside the pipe cleaner, and you poke it through. You poke it in and you poke it through, and you give it a good old wiggle as it comes through. You're right. I thought you'd hurt yourself. Oh my goodness, that wouldn't have been good. Just be really careful when you're cutting. Make sure your parents watching, not like me who's talking to a camera. And then you poke it through. Okay, mine's gone in a little bit, but what you could do if you're finding it a little bit tricky is snip a little bit of the material. Mine was a bit tricky just then, so I might just snip a little bit and push it through. I'll show you on this one because I did this one earlier. Yeah, I'll help you in a second, Emily. It's really tricky. I'll show you in a minute, okay? So you push it through like that. Can you see? Pull, pull, pull. I'm going to show that to the camera. Pull, pull, pull. And then bend over. And you have some rather sweet little whiskers. You could, if you don't want to go cutting your sock and you're finding that's really difficult to push through, you could actually sew those on a little bit. Just put a couple of stitches on the sort of, what I call the elbow, the pointy bit, this bit here, the elbow of the pipe cleaners, and just sew it into the side. Don't worry about those just yet, Emily. It's okay, we can put those on afterwards.
It's whiskers.
The whiskers, yeah, they're a bit tricky. If you don't want to do the whiskers, use your pipe cleaner for something else. You might want to use your pipe cleaner to make a little scarf to go around the outside. Mine's going to colour coordinate. I always love a bit of colour coordination. So colour coordinate a nose with a little scarf. Here you go, and looking lovely. It's very sweet. Yours looks a bit dopey. And there are some stickers in your pack. If you wanted to decorate by putting some buttons on using the little star stickers, it's up to you. You don't have to. That again, that's another little addition if you wanted. Pop it down there. You might be lucky and you might have some of these little gems. Some people have gems. If you want to bling it up a little bit, you can. And there you go. There's your little bunny. Mine's without whiskers there, but Emily, if you put some eyes on that, will you turn that one into another little bunny for everybody to see?
Yeah.
Yeah. And whichever ones you want. And I'll just show you, these are some that we've done at some of my workshops. Some of the children have made these ones in the past and have asked me to keep them as examples. So here's one here. Now I can feel inside. Feel that, Emily?
Quite rough.
It's quite rough. Do you know what they used? They didn't have any squidgy lovely stuff. I can actually feel a piece of pasta. They put pasta inside, and it feels like it's some of the packing that you get from inside parcels. Some of those white polystyrene bits. So that's how they filled theirs. They just found little bits from around the house. Pasta, polystyrene, scrunched up paper. Oh, I say, here we go. What should we call this one?
Georgia.
Georgia. Hello, Georgia. This is Georgia. What's this one called? Frederick. Frederick and Georgia are going to go over here. And then we've got this one. It's rather sweet. This is very squidgy, this one. I think it's got cotton wool inside, this one. Definitely feels like it. And what should we call this one, Emily?
Mr. Flopsy.
Mr. Flopsy. Say hello, Mr. Flopsy. Hello. And this one here, again, this one's quite squidgy. I think this has definitely got the stuff that we used in it. What should we call this one?
Rainbow.
Rainbow. Hello, Rainbow. You know Rainbow. So hello to Rainbow, who we know as well. And, oh, what about this one? We've had this one for a long time. I think it's a bit of an older bunny with very long, slightly wrinkly whiskers, if you can have wrinkly whiskers. What should we call this one?
Shy.
Shy. Hi, Shy. And Emily, oh my goodness. All right, Emily's just adding a few finishing touches to hers just here. And then she's going to show it, I think. Have you got it? There's my one there. There's yours. Can we just, almost there. Finishing touches, last little bits to this one.
Yeah.
It's wearing a tiara. Oh, what's it called? Tiara. And I have to say, that is probably the cutest little tail I think I've ever seen at the back there. Very sweet. There you are. Lovely, snuggly Easter bunny for you all to enjoy. We just want to do a couple of shout outs here. I want to do a shout out to Turtle Class. Hi, Turtle Class. And
Shout out to 3GS.
shout out to 3GS, to everybody at Patcham Juniors, everybody at Patcham Infants, everybody at Weston, and all those people who bought all those boxes from me. There's Lottie, and there's William, and there's Jack. I've got so many. I'll do more shout outs on the next one as well. So look forward to seeing you at the next video when we will be making Easter bonnets, do you think?
Yeah.
We're going to go for Easter bonnets and Easter hats for the next one. So enjoy. Bye-bye for now.